Now that's useful. It's employment, it's not charity. They do something, they create infrastructure which is going to be useful for the country. At the same time, it's putting income in their hands.
Okay, Mr. Aga, how do you look at some of these proposals? Do you think that we are a country that needs to suddenly wake up, actually finally, and go beyond those numbers and say, let's create a unique model that works from both ends. Let's not depend trickle down. Let's not say bottom up.
Yes, I would agree. What Windy is saying is absolutely true. But come to think of it, things like Narega should have happened 25 years ago. Right to education should have been there by now. We've been independent for 60 years. Somewhere our society has become very unequal. I was in Sweden last week, and such a rich country has just a couple of billionaires, whereas we are bound, whereas we've got so many people below the poverty line. So there is a problem, but it is a mistake to expect everything from the government.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, government has the maximum levers of power. They can make the maximum impact.
Certainly. We're going to, of course, debate that and a few more issues, something that most of our guests have touched upon, a complete rethinking of the way we lead the nation or lead change. That's something that's going to be coming up. Stay with us. A lot more to go on this debate. Welcome back. You're watching Vision 2020, the corporate viewfinder. We're raising some important questions in this, going beyond numbers. One of them is, can widespread education steer India into human advancement? The next big question we're asking is, how can government and the private sector come together and actually deliver on inclusive growth? And what is the ideal corporation 2020 going to look like? Is it going to look different, and how drastically different? Windy Banga, I'm going to start this segment with you and ask you about, to what extent you're a bull or a bear on India's education system. You touched upon it slightly in the previous segment, but just the sheer number of teachers, trainers don't match up. What makes you sort of, interested and dependent on this space for India's growth?
So we have to scale up beyond imagination. That's the first point. What we have today is just abysmally low. If I think about it myself, when I graduated from university, it was 30 years ago.